Alabama head coach Kalen Deboer wants a West Coast offense, but that's not Southern football. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide and their coach, Coach Kalen Deboer. I tell you, I was watching Hey Coach last night, and Hey Coach is the Alabama football show that fans get to call in and ask the coach questions. And Coach Kalen Deboer was asked two questions, and his answer really surprised me. It had me thinking, what in the world are you talking about, Coach? Come on, man. I'm sure that's not the answer that the people who asked these questions wanted to hear. One question was asked by the host and one question was asked by the fan. And one question was, why did Alabama abandon the run game? And his answer was, we wasn't explosive in the run game. Or basically, we didn't have enough explosive plays in the run game. That's why we abandoned the run game. So his answer was something to that effect. So my thing is, if you ain't explosive in the run game, that don't mean you have to go away from it. You don't have to go away from the run game just because you're not being explosive. Okay? The run game, in my opinion, that I thought was to chew up the clock, keep the opposing offense off the field. And Alabama had an effective run game on the first drive. Very effective. Very effective. And seems like to me, after Florida State scored, they went away from it. Or after Florida State took the lead, they totally abandoned the run game and had no concern about going back to the run game. Even though, in my opinion, the pass game was limited due to the lack of offensive line play. We had, at some points, the offensive line did really well, and at some points they didn't. Ty Simpson was under pressure a lot. Okay, so I didn't like that answer. We didn't have enough explosive plays in the run game. The run game don't have to be explosive. All it have to do is be effective. And we had an effective run game going until they decided to go away from it. And another question was, after the first drive, why did you go away from the run game? Again, we didn't have enough explosive plays. He also said, you can't move down the field gaining 3, 4, and 5 yards. You can't do that all the way down the field. Why not? Why not? He also said that Alabama took too long on the first drive to get down the field and score. Are you freaking serious? You took too long? What was it? We'll say about a 8-9 minute drive, I guess. Probably was a little longer. I wouldn't give a damn long as we putting a drive together and an end in points. You keeping Thomas Castellanos in that Florida State offense off the field. Come on, man. It's taking too long. I don't get it. I don't get it. You can't move down the field gaining 3, 4, 5 yards in the run game. Why not? Why not? 3 yards on first down, 4 yards on second down, 3 yards on third down. That's a first down. That keeps the chains moving. Evidently, we didn't get enough explosive plays in the passing game either. But you didn't go away from that. I try to move on from last week. But then when your head coach giving answers like this, how can you move on? How can you move on? So for you guys, I mean, the West Coast, he wants a West Coast offense. And we all know they love to throw the ball in a West Coast offense. Not saying a West Coast offense can't work in the South. Hell, it worked for Lane Kiffin at Alabama. But guess what? Lane Kiffin was more balanced with his. Lane Kiffin ran the ball a lot. A lot. Of course, he had Derrick Henry and some more guys, and he used them. And he wasn't hesitant to use them. Don't Coach Kalen Deboer know the run game opens up the passing game? Don't he know this? I would think he know this. And if I was, you know, a booster, a freaking player, man, I would be livid. Somebody who donated a lot of money to this program, I would be livid at those answers. We took too long getting down the field, even though we scored a touchdown. We didn't have enough explosive plays in the run game. Hell, you're in the first freaking quarter. Come on, man. You can't move down the field gaining 3 and 4 and 5 yards at a time. Not using the run game, you can't, but I guess he think you can do that in the passing game. So that's what we got, Alabama fans. That's what we got. Those were the answers that he gave. And I didn't like them, not one bit. And I don't agree with them, not one bit. All freaking off season, we talked about the run game. These running backs got to get the ball. And if they don't, and you running an offense like this where you don't want to, you just abandon the run game totally because they moving too slow, but yet they picking up first down until they score, but it's too slow for you. I'm going to tell you right now, Alabama will no longer get some of the best running backs in college football. If this is the approach that they're going to be taking for the freaking foreseeable future. Just like Justice Haynes got up out of there, some more of those guys will be getting up out of there if they don't want to use them. That's just crazy to me, the answers that he gave. And I'm sure it probably surprised the people who was asking the damn questions. Because if I would ask, I'd be like, what in the world are you talking about? Don't you want that to happen? Don't you want to chew up clock? Don't you want to keep the opposing offense off the field? If they off the field, they can't score. Maybe if we'd have used the run game more, we'd have won the damn game. Just maybe. Because guess what? Thomas Castellanos and that offense wouldn't have been on the damn field. Question should have been asked. Why y'all asking freaking Ty Simpson to throw the ball, attempt 43 passes in his first start? I guess he was going to blame that on the run game too. Because they wasn't explosive enough. Because they was moving the ball too slow. Make it make sense. Because I damn sure can't. I cannot. But anyway, we got ULM next. Let's see what the run game look like against ULM. If they moving too slow, you going to abandon the run again? Just asking. Because that's exactly what you said. That is exactly what Coach Kalen Deboer said. If you ain't picking up, he more concerned about getting chunk yardage than methodically working your way down the field. He worried about chunk yards. Yeah, chunk yards are good. They're great. But chunk yards, you might be getting your defense tired as hell, and then wish Kane Womack, he ain't got him playing worth a damn anyway. And his scheme and his play calling is freaking terrible. That's just my opinion once again. But when you get just want chunk play after chunk play after chunk, that won't happen. You got a better chance of getting 4 and 5 yards a run than you do getting a daggone 10, 15, 20-yard run. You got a better chance of getting 4, 5 yards on a run play than getting a daggone 20-yard pass play, chunk pass play. At least that's what I think. I would want to work my way down the field methodically with a mixture of pass and run. And all the while chewing up clock. That's what I would want to do. That's what I would want to do. So what Kalen Deboer is trying to do, how they trying to run this offense, it ain't going to work in the SEC. I'm going to tell you that right now. It ain't going to work. So us Alabama fans just going to have to deal with it. So like I said, we're trying to move on to week 2 ULM. But when you get answers like that, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. It makes shit lingers. Just saying. But anyway, that's my thought on his answers. And that's my opinion about his answers. So y'all put it in the comment section. Give me y'all opinion. And I'll respond to them. And I'm quite sure most of y'all don't agree with his answers if you're an Alabama fan. If you're not, I'm sure you're loving it. I'm sure. But anyway, y'all be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, and roll damn Tide.